I used to always make fun of my sister for still living with us. She moved out this year at I don't know if it was before or after she turned 23, but I was always on her ass like, dude, you're you're like 23 living with your mom, bro. You're lame as shit. Now, I wasn't being totally serious when I said that. I totally understood our situation. I understand that finding a place by yourself is really hard right now, you know. And I'm pretty sure she's living with her boyfriend and another roommate, maybe two roommates, maybe it's four people there. I don't really know, but she's not by herself. Me and my friend have talked about moving out by the end of next year, living in a like an apartment or a house by ourselves, and I would just bring all my cats with me. Um, and but I mean, that plan is gonna have to change. So I'm gonna have to continue living with my mom for a while. And it's not like I'm just living with my mom. I live with my whole family, you know. And apparently it's like a Mexican thing. My mom was telling me it's like a Hispanic thing to just live with your family for a good amount of time. But obviously in America, the expectation is like you turn 18, you go to college, get the fuck out of my house type deal. And I held that kind of mentality of like if I can't move out by 18, I'm a loser, right? I'm about to turn 21 in February, so still living with my family here. But I want to talk about how just beneficial it is right now, at least to just still live with my parent, family, you know? Right now I'm paying about $1,000 for rent. And that's rent. That includes my actual rent along with my internet bill, my phone, not my phone bill, my internet bill, grocery, like my amount for groceries. It's like utilities type deal. It's like all of my stuff labeled under rent for $1,000. No, $900, and I put $80 for my phone and my watch, so that's 1,000 there. But I pay about 500 for my car. Not it was I was stuck in a bad deal. I don't want to hear it like, oh, you should have done this. I had to. It was like I was fucked. But paying for my car, I'm putting an extra $100 a month into that, or actually an extra 150 a month into my car to pay it down as fast as possible in the principal. And I'm paying for my car insurance. So it's like in total, my bills, my what I need to make in a month is around 150. Not 150. Holy shit, 1,500. I don't know why I said 150. I have to make $1,500. At this new job I'm gonna be working at in like 2 weeks. I start in 2 weeks. I would be making around $4,000 a month plus commission. So instead of my entire monthly paycheck going towards my rent and my car and whatnot, and maybe having $400 to spare on myself, really, like getting like fast food or cat toys or whatever it may be. I now have a lot more to play around with, you know. I can invest more into my savings, into my Roth IRA, into just buying better. I've been wearing the same hoodie for like 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like I can buy more things. I can afford to like invest into myself. And I think it's like that's the trade-off. The trade-off is like I'm able to live affordably, but I live with my mom. I just have the stigma of like, yeah, I come home and I just it's just family, you know. I think the idea of that independence of being able to move out, that's very attractive to me. I want to be able to kind of just be by myself, but it is also insanely expensive to do that. Also, I would probably be living in an apartment when I live at a house right now. I have like a house. No one else is in, it's a house. You know, it's not shared walls with random people. You know, I live at a home and it's a house. There's not really anything I can do to like get rid of that like personal stigma I have. Like, yeah, I do feel a little shameful that I live with my family still. But at the same time, it's like what else am I gonna do? You know, I'm kind of just forced into the situation and I'm trying to make the best of it. Especially because in this like situation I'm in where I'm able to start making more money and my cost of living is relatively low compared to the amount of income I'm making because I'm going to be also making that $1,000 a week in commission along with whatever shifts I'm doing still at Papa John's because I don't think I'm going to fully quit there. Just maybe do maybe a weekend type deal. But I would just have so much more income to work with and continue to invest in myself, put more money aside. Maybe I want to get a motorcycle so bad, you know. I could start investing into my streams. I could do I want to get like a cosplay of a character I have. Like where are you, buddy? Like this character. I have like a wish list on Amazon that looks like this guy. Like I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that'd be cool. And I can't really afford it right now, but in a month or two I would be able to. So I think that's just really cool to be able to do that. But the only way I'm able to even be able to think of this really is because I live with my family. My cost of living is so low. So it's just there's it's a give and take situation. And I think the benefits of still living at home, you know, having not like not really having to worry about dinner every night. You know, my mom still cooks. I cook. My brother cooks. We all cook. We all pitch in, you know. But I don't have to worry about it too much. You know, there's still a sense of like dependability on each other and reliability that I think I would miss dearly once I move out. Especially if I were to move out alone and have to like completely do everything myself. That would suck. What I'm trying to say with this video is that although the perception of living with your family, living with your parents into your early 20s, it does like it may have looked really bad like pre-COVID. I'd say pre-COVID if you were living with your parents at 18, it's like okay, bro, chill out. Or if you're living with your parents at like 20, 21, okay, bro, like you got to get your life together. But I mean, the world has just changed so much in the last 6 years, really. And I don't even think I don't ever think we're gonna be able to go back to a time to where that kind of lifestyle was normal, you know? Especially with the economy the way it is, it's just fucked. So although it may be perceived to be a little lame, little broke-ish to be able to still live with your family into your early 20s, I think the advantages it gives you are well worth the trade-offs.